today I am going to do a book review on monsters. And with me, Sithara, and my friend Fifi the fairy. Have fun! Okay, this story is about monsters and how some people think they were real and their stories, and there were some ways to stop monsters, but the other monsters you can't stop. And this book is kind of scary for me, but it's good at the same time because it has interesting kinds of monsters to tell you, and the stories make me feel like they're in real life. And let's think, now what do you need to say? I say that monsters aren't real because sometimes monsters are just plain old nothings, which could be elephants and stuff, okay? That's true. Some people could think monsters are like big giant bulls or cows or elephants, but usually monsters aren't real. Look at this. It's not real. And one monster tells us that if you fall in its cave, it roasts you and eats you for dinner. Can a monster eat a giant buffalo? Ha ha ha. And me and my family think that monsters aren't real because they aren't real. Who could have proof of seeing a monster? Let's go to the story. Okay, and I recommend this book for the whole fantasy tales. And this book is really interesting for me. And the pictures have so much detail in them, I can't even count the details. Look at that, look at all the details. There's so much detail in there. And I know that it could be quite scary for you, but it's actually good for me. And I know that I will read it a lot of times. This book really teaches us something. It teaches us that researchers are trying to find out if Bigfoot is real. Oh, I don't know if he's real or not. And I think that you should read this book a million gazillion times like I wanted to. And there's so much fun, interesting facts in there for you to learn. And my favorite part in there is when they introduce the griffin. And the griffin is a huge monster that has blue feathers across its body, and it steals gold from people in India, and then if you go near it, then it will tear you into pieces, and then it will build its nest out of that gold and jewelry. So I hope you don't go near that monster. But this book is pretty cool, don't you think? Yeah, this book is actually pretty cool. And I really like this book a lot. I'm starting to like monsters. Okay, and let's go with the opinions and facts. My opinion is that I want everything. Now it's yours. I have a fact. My fact is that monsters are kind of cool to me too. They're pretty awesome. Okay? And I believe in this book to keep teaching us more and more in these fantasy books. And I never heard of a book like these. They are so good. And you need to read them. Check them out at your local library. And have fun